Sometimes people can be afraid of sex magic. They think it has something to do with something evil or bad, but it's really about tapping into your intimate power and your power to create the life that your heart desires. Our sexual energy is our most creative energy. It's our life force energy. We were created from sexual energy. So when we know how to use other tantric techniques and tools and use like the power of our intention, the power of our sexual energy, knowing how to build that energy, how to focus it in on something that we're wanting to create in our lives, life just becomes so much more magical. So with Sex Magick, it's like using law of attraction skills, but turbocharging them with your orgasmic and sexual energy. And even doing these things when the power of a full moon even amplifies that power that you have to create world. Because we create life with sex. So take your power and create your life, a life that you love. And with Sex Magick, we respect others and we don't use those powers that we have to manipulate or cause harm to other people. We're using it simply to empower our lives and to attract the things that we're wanting. So for example, if we're wanting to attract a divine partner, and let's say I'm interested in David and I'm like, oh, I think David would be such a wonderful partner. I should not be using Sex Magick and being like, okay, universe, I want David. That's it. And when I'm doing this practice, that's the vision that I'm having for myself. That's me not respecting David's free will and me kind of manipulating the situation. That's not cool, because with great power comes great responsibility. Instead, what I do is I'm like, universe, okay, with what I'm doing in my intention setting, I'm like, okay, I want to call in a divine partner for me. And so the universe will help that to come into our lives. And it could be David or it could not be. But if David actually is a divine partner, then that could be what happens. But it's not me projecting my desires onto another person. It's just about what is my desire for my life? What am I wanting to create in my life? What am I wanting to call in and bring forward? And I also love these techniques too, because I'm born on Halloween. So I always, I remember when I was a little kid, I'm going to kind of date myself here, but I would love to watch Bewitched. I loved how she was magical. I was like, oh, if I could just wiggle my nose and make magic happen. Well, I can wiggle some other things. I've learned some other amazing, juicy techniques that bring a lot of pleasure in my body and in my life. And life has just become so fun because I'm able to create a lot of things. I've manifested celebrity clients, better job opportunities, better lovers, abundance, just so many amazing things I've manifested in my life. I'm a very powerful manifester. And so I've done these things with Sex Magick techniques and with just becoming a magnet for what my heart desires. Like I'm able to elevate my vibration through Tantra, through self-love, through joy, through pleasure. And we're like magnets, right? And we're either positively or negatively charged, and we either attract or repel things. So I try to keep my vibration higher in the levels of like love, joy, pleasure, bliss. And then that makes me the super attractor for the things that I'm wanting to attract in my life. So these are the things I teach my clients in my own method, my Orgasmic Magic Manifestation Method. I teach these to both male and female clients, and for female clients, I offer a group program as well. So just click the link here in this video description so you can learn more. If there's anything else you're wanting to learn about Tantra, or you'd like to see a video in the future, I'd love your feedback in the comments. Or if there's just you want to know how to begin Tantra practices for yourself or with a lover, you can request a free 30-minute discovery call with me, and we can see where you're on your journey and which of my programs will work best for you. And just a tip, you don't need a partner to begin learning Tantra. That is something you can begin learning on your own as a solo practice, and then you'll attract better partners through that. So don't wait around for someone to magically show up in your life to experience this with. It all starts with you. I look forward to connecting with you. Have an amazing day. Blessings.